This is a Starlink backpack that I got from Amazon. And to be honest with you, it's probably not worth the money I paid for it, honestly. Now that is not to say it's not good, but man, they want a lot of money for this. So let's take a look at this today. Pac-Man channel where I do reviews of bags and packs and other stuff. Like I said, this guy, it works very well. It works very well for what I picked it up on Amazon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so if you click on it and buy it, I would appreciate you clicking on my link there. It does a fantastic job of keeping all of the Starlink stuff together in one spot, and it's very protective of it, you know. So I know a lot of guys that use the cardboard box that the Starlink system comes in to still keep their Starlink, the dish and the router and all the cabling in there, and that's fine to a certain point, but eventually that box wears out. So I also saw an RV channel one time that found a box at Home Depot that would fit the dish almost perfectly. I'm not sure if there was enough room left over for all the cables and the router itself. And I also, for my Starlink system, I also bought the Ethernet adapter for it. So I don't know how all that fits, but all of that fits in this bag, and I'm gonna take you through it right now. So this thing is actually a backpack. And when you have it's empty right now. I'm gonna show you what everything's in there. It's got the chest strap there. You can cinch it down here. You can take it out with you and carry it when you're, you know, I just throw this thing in my RV on the front bed in my RV. It's for the RV package dish. I think some of the earlier Starlink dishes had round dishes. My Starlink dish is rectangular, so it is for that. It's got the cooling fins on the back here where you can, it's got the air pockets on the back where it's not going to get too hot if you're, I don't know why you would need that on a Starlink package, because it's not like you're going to be hiking up a mountain with this thing, because it does run on 110 volt AC. But it unzips here and it comes down, it opens up, and it's got this flap here that goes over the top of the dish. And it's got two bags that comes with it. This is the bag that goes from the router to the AC plug in your RV, and this is the very long cable that goes between the router and the dish itself. Inside of the bucket here is this is for the post. If I didn't have my Starlink set up right there right now, you see it in the trees right there, and it's going to be running here all month at the hunting camp. But I would show you how it fits in here. So this is the port for the router right here. The router's got that base to it that's angular, so that fits down in there right there. And then this part here is for the X tripod. It's not a tripod, it's a 4-port stand that it goes on, that goes right down in top of there. And then after you put that down, and it pushes down in here a good ways, you put your cords in your two bags and kind of sit them over there on the side. And then the last thing to go in is the dish facing upwards, and the post on the dish. You have to put the dish in to stow mode. I always forget to do that. I always forget to stow the dish. So you have to power it up. You have to make sure it's powered up and go into the app, the Starlink app, and click on the button that says stow, S-T-O-W, stow it, so that the dish folds down properly, so that the mounting mast that mounts to the tripod or to whatever mounting system you have folds as far into the dish as possible. And then once that happens, it fits perfectly right here, and the dish sits right here on the top, so that this covers it as an extra protective layer. And then this is padded right here as well. Good padding right there, styrofoam style padding. Really, it's got the waterproof zipper here. This zipper it's got the rubber over it, so like if you were to get it rained on or something, it's not water going to get in there. But when you open it up and move this, the dish pointing upwards, the white part of the dish is the first part that you see. So like I said, it's definitely made for Starlink right there. It's very hardy. It's not very heavy at all. It's got a good weight to it, but not overly heavy for carrying around the Starlink dish. Like I said, it's almost like they built it so you could backpack the Starlink dish up a mountain. And I'm like, unless the top of the mountain has AC electrical connections up there, or you're gonna hoist up a big DC to AC inverter or something like that, I don't know how you do that. Now, I have heard about some people offering or working on a 12-volt solution to their Starlink system, and I'll be curious to see how well that works and how long the Starlink dish will run on a 12-volt system, should that ever come about. But that is, it's too expensive, in my opinion. I bought one because a friend of mine had one, and I'm like, I need to buy that so I can do a video on it. And it keeps my Starlink safe. I mean, it keeps my Starlink safe. When I'm not using it out here at camp or when I'm on the road, I put everything in there, throw it in the RV, and it just lives there, and I don't have to worry about it. Everything's right there. I've got it stowed away. I've got it packed. I've got a nice pack for everything that includes everything, and it's just easy. So peace of mind and security of the device was worth the extra cost to me. Plus, I wanted to make a video on it. I do have a link in the description below. That's an affiliate link. So check that out. Let me know if you have this. And if you don't have this, let me know what bag or pack or box you are using for your Starlink RV dish. I'd be curious to know.